Hello, my friends, and welcome to this evening's Juve therapy session. It's been a while. But we are back. Well, I'm back, and it's nice for you to see me, as I started saying this week, because actually it's the other way around. You usually say stuff like that. It's nice to see you, but I don't see you. So you see me, and it's lovely, I guess. Welcome to Boshinho and my good old friend Aston7. And I gotta say, before we go anywhere, Aston7, this dude right here is a legend because this guy created my new logo. So if you want, something graphic design like whatever, Aston is your man. Well done, my friend. And thank you so much for that new logo, the graphic version of myself. I almost looked a little bit Asian, but then we tweaked it a little bit, and there we go. So it was lovely. Thank you so much. Anish is there as well. Pleasure. And Boshinho as always. Pleasure, guys. Pleasure. And yes, congratulations to North for becoming the third moderator on this channel. Indeed, Anish. He is not here yet anyway, but if he will be, there will be, of course, upgraded to being a moderator. Mohammed is there as well, and hopefully more of you as well becoming a bit later on. And if you are here for the very first time, ciao, my name is Roman. I run this channel. We talk Juve, all things Juve, maybe a little thing else than just Juve. Of course, we're just 1 week away from Euros, and we're gonna talk about Euros real soon. I'm so excited. By the way, speaking of Euros, we haven't even discussed that yet at all. But just in 42 minutes, Italy will play their last friendly before the Euros. It will be against Czech Republic. I have the lineups right here. Rob is in the chat as well. Pleasure, Rob. And if you are not an Italy fan, that's fine. But I have the lineup here anyway. So this is why I have my headphones on, because I'm also listening to Rai Uno, because that's where they will be broadcasting their game. But for now, we'll take them off, and we are going to enjoy ourselves, because we have so much stuff about Juve. With so much stuff to talk about. We have Locatelli. We have Miralem Pjanic. Yes, my friends, we have Miralem Pjanic. Bay Creates is there. Nice to see you, my friend. We have Rodrigo De Paul. We have Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. North is there in the chat. Nice to see you, North, and congratulations on being my third moderator. And it's only fitting. Boom, you are now a moderator. There we go. I think we're done there. So, guys, Miralem Pjanic, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, Paul Pogba, Houssem Aouar. What's going to happen with Cristiano? What's going to happen with Dybala? What's going to freaking happen with Allegri, huh? I mean, what about Allegri's future thoughts about this side? I heard rumors about De Sciglio. We'll talk about that. I heard rumors about even Daniele Rugani. We'll talk about that. Hi, Reich. Nice to see you. No, I haven't watched Germany against Netherlands. No. What's going to happen with Fagioli? We'll talk about that as well. Guys, we have so much. And if I forgot something, Demiral. Every single player. We can talk about every single player, because every single player is basically being talked about in the social media, or in the news basically as well. So it's just so much. It's so much. So it's only fitting that we split this a bit. We structure this a little bit. So we start with the goalkeepers, and we go to the defense, then we go to the midfield, and then we go to attack. And of course, it is a funny one. But with the new manager, it kind of everything changes. You know. It's like everybody's almost on the market, but then you have all these guys like De Sciglio, Rugani, who were on the market, but now suddenly they are off the market. What's gonna happen with Bernardeschi? We don't know. It's so much. Adam, nice to see you, my friend. Ayush as well. Nice to see you. Long time, Ayush. I do not remember we're talking about the Italy Fantasy League. No. UEFA Tournament Predictor. Well, that would be nice, yeah, because I have a plan to use to ask. Well, we're gonna do basically a prediction film, like an episode with me and Oscar. Well, he will actually predict. He will actually predict the Euros 2020, which will be crazy fun. It could be anything. It could be from 0-0 between Turkey and Italy, for example, or it could maybe ever be 88-13. You know, this guy is absolutely crazy. He has no idea about how many goals you could score during 90 minutes, but so it will be so much fun. I'm not gonna prep him for nothing. I'm just gonna say, man, just tell me, what do you think the score will be between Turkey and Italy? And then he's gonna pull me, I don't know, something, and I will go from there. So it'll be great fun. It'll be great fun. Yes, thank you so much, Boshinho. I'll try to find this predictor because we have to do this one. Yeah, Bellerin and Ramsey swap. Yes, we'll talk about that one as well. Marco is in the chat. Bernardeschi is in the chat as well. My friend Bernardeschi. He's dyed his hair. Looks as pretty as ever. My boy Oscar actually thinks you've burned your hair. So yeah, sunscreen, no sunscreen, that's what's gonna cause your hair to be blonde, to bleach your hair basically. You just don't have to use any sunscreen. This is the reasoning from my 4-year-old. So there we go. We're gonna talk about the Baggio movie. Yes, indeed. Man, there's just so much. And of course, the Italy against Czech Republic. You know, back in the day, Yusuf is there as well. Back in the day, I remember Italy against Czech Republic. You know, remember this huge guy? What was his name? Jan Koller. Remember that guy? Old school, you know, OGs. You remember Jan Koller. 2 meters, 2.2 meters or something. It was 2.02, I think. Jan Koller is a striker, and then Pavel Nedved behind him. Thomas Rosicki. Man, Thomas Rosicki was one of my great. Well, I favored this guy. I love Thomas Rosicki as a player for Dortmund, especially. So for Czech Republic, yeah, it's reminiscing, you know. And yeah, I remember Repka. I think Repka was I think it was mid center back. I think, yeah, it was fun. But present day Czech Republic is not that great. So today, I'm not going to go through the lineup from Czech Republic because I don't care. But Italy's side, let's take a look at that one. And of course, Anish already posted it in the chat, but I have it right here. But thank you so much, Anish. This is the one. Donnarumma in goal, Florenzi, Bonucci, Chiellini. We'll talk about Florenzi as well, because there are rumors about that guy. So much. Bonucci, Chiellini, Spinazzola, the one that got away. Petr Cech, indeed. Petrola. Lovely. Petr Cech in goal as well. Yeah, Spinazzola, the one that got away. Barella, another one that got away. Jorginho, Locatelli, Berardi, Immobile, Insigne. This is the lineup that Italy are playing with today against Czech Republic. It is a friendly, the last friendly before going to the Euros. The Euros are opening in a week and going on, starting with, of course, Turkey against Italy. Wow. That's big. That's going to be crazy. I'm actually excited for the Euros, you know. So, there we go. Bakery wants Juve wants Italy to win the whole thing. Well, so do I. Yes, there we go. Rob says that Allegri was in Cantinassa today with Nedved and Chel. We need to discuss the general line of construction of the team for next season. It's going to be exciting. But you know what? Let's talk Juve for now. Let's talk Juve for now, and then we'll come back to Italy once the game starts. Yeah, that's a good call. That is a good call, Adam. Yeah, I hope there will be I hope there will be calm about this. But you know what? You know what's funny? Yeah, Chiesa is not there, Pierre. Yeah, it's true. Chiesa is not there, and neither is Verratti. Of course, Verratti is out injured, but I would have loved to see Verratti in this setup because Verratti is a must start. If he's fit enough, he's a must starter. So, question is, how do we play when Verratti is in the squad? Barella, Jorginho, Verratti, perhaps? Or maybe Barella, Locatelli, Verratti? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you so much, Ayush. Yes, I'll be looking forward to that one. Yes, of course, I'm active on Facebook. Indeed. So, Juve, my friends. Lately, we start with the goalkeepers, huh? Because that's what we do. That's what we easy. Goalkeepers. We have Wojciech Szczesny for now. We have Wojciech Szczesny. Then we have Gianluigi Buffon, who will be leaving, of course. And then we have Carlo Pinsoglio. So this is the status right now. Now, what do we do with the situation of the goalkeepers? Of course, Gianluigi Donnarumma. I think he's unemployed from 30th of June. So from 30th of June, our good old friend Gianluigi Donnarumma is without a club. But up until then, he's still a Milan property. But they're trying to find a solution for him. Highly unlikely that he will stay. And that leaves Juve, Barca, and PSG as the most likely destinations for Donnarumma. Question is though, if you are Donnarumma, what do you do? That's a good question for you, my friends. If you are Donnarumma, just don't just think about, oh, I'm gonna join Juve because Juve is great and whatever. But this is today's question. Well, now this is a question for now. If you are Donnarumma, if you are whatever 21, is it 21? And you have spent your entire career at Milan, and then I don't know if it's you or if it's Mino Raiola. Probably is Mino Raiola, but let's say if it is Gianluigi Donnarumma, he wants to leave the club that raised you, the club that actually now will play in the Champions League next season. What do you do if you are Donnarumma, huh? I wonder. Anish says Donnarumma in Szczesny, Sir Szczesny. There we go. Sir Szczesny out. Pinsoglio is the first choice for Juve. Yeah, imagine that. Dexter Kroll. I go to Juventus because I can become the best goalkeeper in the world there and make a lot of money. Well, why not go to Barca then? Why not go to PSG? You can sure make a lot of money there as well. What would you do? Question of the day, my friends. What would you do if you are Gianluigi Donnarumma? It's interesting. That's very interesting. And don't just automatically assume that he will go to Juve. I have some idea what I would have done. But I don't know. Already yawning. 40 minutes in and I'm already tired. It's gonna be a long night. A long night. If I was Donnarumma, I would give another season with Milan to play in the Champions League. Bay creates. Boom. Good one. I'm not saying Szczesny was great last season. He wasn't, but he saved our assets many times, says Rob. But I believe Tech can cut out some mistakes. Yes, indeed. Question is, of course, do we want to continue with the same? Because to be honest, I haven't seen much development from Wojciech these couple of seasons. I think he has been quite steady in development, stagnated almost. But with Donnarumma arriving, let's say Donnarumma arrives, well, I mean, the guy certainly can improve and will improve, given the right coaches around him. Because Barca aren't selling Ter Stegen, Barca is just marketing tactic by Mino. Good call, Dexter. Donnarumma is the future. Szczesny peak is already over. He will not get better, says Boshinho. That could be, but also we have to factor in the thing that with the goalkeepers, they tend to become better the older they get. Right now, however, the football has changed. So right now, football is played more on the ground. And look at Ederson, for example. This is an immense goalkeeper. A goalkeeper can play with his feet. Imagine Wojciech Szczesny doing so. Imagine Gigi Buffon was not great with his feet. Neither is Wojciech. Donnarumma, not so sure. But this is the future football. Almost a goalkeeper is also almost included in the build-up of the play. So this is where I think Wojciech needs to work on. And will he become better at that with age? Might be. But if you have a chance to sign Donnarumma, who will certainly get better at that, you sign Donnarumma, I guess. But then again, this is from club's perspective, from US perspective. What would you do if you were Donnarumma and if it's for you to decide? Good question, huh? Szczesny is like a second choice playing for the first choice, if you get me. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. You know what? What I would have done? I would have done. And I'm not gonna. Of course, I think I would have signed for Juve because if I want to become the best goalkeeper in the world, I want to play, right? I want to play consistently. I want to play at the highest possible level. Let's say you go to Barcelona, but Ter Stegen is there. Okay, so you will lose that 1 year of your development, of playing time. Not good, huh? Not good. Okay, let's go to PSG. If he goes to PSG, well, he will certainly get a lot of money. But then again, the league. If Donnarumma is joining PSG, he's going to play against Tim Potts, with all due respect. Nantes and Brest and, I don't know, Lens, Lille, who won the league, by the way. Marseille, Monaco. I mean, he was going to play those. But that's it. And then you again occasionally will play in the Champions League. If you go to Juve, or even if you stay at Milan, you are playing Napoli. You are playing, Merda. You are playing Italian football. You are playing in the league where we know that they can defend. And, well, that is why. This is amongst other things that made De Ligt join Italian league, because he wanted to learn from the best. De Ligt learning from the best in how to defend. Donnarumma, if he wants to become the greatest goalkeeper for Italy, well, in the world, you should stay in Italy, because my man, we know. I say we. Italy, they know how to build a great goalkeeper. Of course, this is a modern football now, different story. We have very few goalkeepers in Serie A who can actually control the ball properly. Of course, you can go to Barca and play tiki-taka ball, but then again, as long as Ter Stegen is there, you will not be playing, which is rather odd. Maybe they will sell Ter Stegen then. And in any case, would you take that risk as Gigi Donnarumma? Would you take that risk to go to Barca like Miralem Pjanic did and try his luck? Well, he failed miserably. I'm not comparing those two together, but still, there is a risk. There is a risk, right? So I'd say you either go to Juve or you stay at Milan. Why I say stay at Milan? Donnarumma. Well, this is the club who raised you. If you're staying at Milan, you are, first and foremost, respecting the club that raised you. Secondly, this is a club you've born with. The club that were in crap, basically, and then now they are in Champions League. You grew with the club. So this is because of you. Not only, but it's because, partially because of Donnarumma, that they are in the Champions League next season. Wouldn't you agree? So why not honor that? Why not see how far they can go? This is their best season in ages. And now he just leaves them. It's quite strange. It's quite strange. And I get, if you are a Milan fan and you're pissed off about this, I get why. But then he doesn't. So I'd say if he goes to Juve, we will be crucified, of course, because we are suddenly the Bayern Munich of Italy. We're buying all the best players, blah, blah. And then Locatelli comes, De Paul comes. I don't know. We'll find somebody else. Rovella will come. We'll find somebody else we can sign. You know, boom, boom. That's it. But there is just something about your own development as a player. Stay in Italy, develop yourself, because you are such a young age, play consistently. That's it. That's it. All right. Let's see in the chat. I've been having this question for the past 5 years. Is Gigi Donnarumma and Gigi Buffon related? No. But Gigi Donnarumma could have very well be the son of Gigi Buffon, because they're so I mean, Gigi Buffon is 30, 40, 42 or something, and Donnarumma is 21, so it's crazy. Could have been his father. Yeah, if I'm Donnarumma, I would stay in Milan, says Boshinho. There we go. Play Champions League there. Now it seems he goes where the top offer arrives. Mino Raiola, thank you very much. If Russia plays against Italy in the next World Cup final, which team would you support? I support Italy, because I have no feelings toward Russia whatsoever. Please no Pjanic. We have lots of CDMs. We'll come to Pjanic, Anish, but yeah, all right. I'll remember that one. Don't need more. Already have McKennie and Bentancur. Spain and Portugal is playing right now. Oh, all right. Okay. He can become someone like Paolo Maldini if he stays at Milan, says Shivam. Yes. Unfortunately, this is also an important thing. Unfortunately, since Donnarumma is leaving Milan, this means that there are very few of those type of players left. You know, Totti, Maldini, Del Piero, the guys who were bandiera for the club, basically. They stayed with the club for throughout the whole career, even though, yes, I know Del Piero played for Padova one season. But yeah, it is a dying breed of players, which is sad. Domenico Berardi looks like to be one of those guys who will be staying with Sassuolo for the rest of his career. There were, of course, rumors of him going to Milan, Merda, whatever, Napoli even. But no, he seems to be staying at Sassuolo. We haven't had him in the books one time, so there we go. Aditya is in the chat. Nice to see you. No, we haven't talked about Pjanic yet. We will come to that, of course. Morata is playing well. Ronaldo is running up and down, waving his hands, says Dexter. There we go. Is it the Portugal against Spain? You know what? I'm going to give you something now. I think Cristiano Ronaldo will flop in Euros. I just have this feeling. I have the feeling that he will be a frustrated player, and also look at the group that they are in. It's a very, very tough group. Not being a hater, but I just have a feeling that Cristiano will struggle in this coming Euros. Why? Well, we'll find out, but I just have a feeling of that. But yeah, that's my honest opinion. Boss Pirlo is in the chat. Why did I have to get sacked? Boss Pirlo, my friend. There were better options out there, my man. Allegri was the one, so I'm sorry. You did all you could, but yeah, once Allegri arrives, yeah, it's kind of ciao. There we go. Ankit already is on my ass because I have trashed Cristiano's legacy. You know what happens every time I bash a player? They score. They're gonna perform like goats. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. You know what? I'm just playing. I'm playing with you, my friends. It's like saying to somebody, this is it's like difference of opinions. I think this is a crap, and then everybody says, "No, this is actually quite good," and then I take the L as usual. So I'm just basically jinxing the whole thing. So there we go. Pjanic is finished. We don't need them, says the Eldar. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Wish as well. We were leaving Cristiano Romero for 16 million. Yes, but we all knew that. We all knew that in the end. And you know what? We are hating on Paratici and Juve for selling Romero. But then look again at who we had in the lineup. We have Chiellini, Bonucci, De Ligt, Demiral. And okay, let's say we had Romero as well. I mean, if Chiellini is fit, he is our captain, so he starts 100%. If he's fit enough, he starts. He starts today as well against Czech Republic. Bonucci, our second captain, if he's fit enough, he's a contender to start. De Ligt, don't get me started on the GOAT. He is playing. So where do you think freaking Cristiano Romero will play? And then Dragozin as well, Yusuf, yes. But Dragozin we can just skip because, well, he will not even sniff at the first lineup. Dragozin will be a freaking lawnmower for Chiellini and Bonucci. I think this is as much as we can like Romero. I think this is a good move for him. He needs to play, and we cannot buy every single player out there. We just can't. So let him leave, like Immobile. He left. I mean, Spinazzola, as much as I hated that, he left for the better for himself, of course. Even though I think he would still be quite good for us if he decided to stay. Because Alexandrov sure needs some competition on that left back. And Bernard Goteski, Nokia, cannot give him that. Let's face it. So that was a mistake from us of Spinazzola. But back to Romero, I say good luck to him in Atalanta, and let's see where his development goes. But we cannot sign every player, and as long as we have guys like Bonucci and Chiellini who stole the development of younger generation, let's face it, this is facts. As much as we love Bonucci, as much as we love Chiellini, they are so big players. They will play, but somebody else will not play. So that somebody else could very well be Romero. This is why Rugani, yes, I see the chat, the guys, you say Rugani. Rugani is a very good example. Imagine if Rugani never joined Juve and played consistently for Empoli, for example, or went from Empoli to, I don't know, Fiorentina. Rest in peace, Davide Astori, by the way. But, yeah, it is what it is. The development of younger generation will stall if you have these stars playing at the club. So, yeah, we have to... You give something, and something has been taken away as well. So you have to play Bonucci and Chiellini, and of course, De Ligt. De Ligt is a generational talent. He is of course going to play. And what happens if he isn't there? Well, Dragozin can play, perhaps, right? But Dragozin will never play. I heard the rumors today that he will probably be loaned out next season. Well, funnily enough, because he needs to play. What would you do most of the time injured Chiellini? Yeah, but you cannot predict that, can you? Romero cannot join Juve and hope for Chiellini to get injured. Still, if Chiellini is injured, you have Bonucci, you have De Ligt, you have also Demiral. So where does that leave Romero? So it's a tough one. It's a very tough one. But it's almost like if we knew that Chiellini was going to be, if we knew that Paulo Dybala was going to be out for the whole year, almost, we would of course sign somebody in his place. But you can't just predict that crap. Unfortunately, this is how the cookie crumbles. So defense, we just talked about the goalkeepers, the defense. So the rumors there is that Rugani will come back. Imagine that. Cagliari don't want the guy, but apparently Allegri wants. Go figure. Go figure. What else is there? We still need a left wing back, like, I don't know, backup for Alexandro. I don't think they are looking at that at all at the moment. Maybe I'm mistaken. Just drop it in the chat, please, guys, if you know anything about left back. I haven't seen much. De Sciglio was rumored throughout the whole 2021 so far. Has been rumored to join permanently at Lyon. That's it. But now, Allegri is coming to Juve and everything is just up in the air again. So now he's probably going to stay with Juve. However, and this is the player's will we're talking about now, De Sciglio apparently doesn't want to go back. He wants to stay at Lyon. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Why Chiellini got a new contract, I don't understand, says Ankit. He played 20 matches, he'll be 37. The question is, though, what role will Chiellini get once he signs that one-year extension? I don't think we can expect Chiellini to play consistently. He will be more of a rotation player, playing in those important, huge matches. So whatever, once he's fit, he needs to be... his position at Juve needs to be moderated, needs to be changed. His captaincy, as much as I'm totally fine with Chiellini being a captain, needs to be stripped because we need to look forward, we need to look ahead. De Ligt. Simple. Give De Ligt armband. Of course, it's not going to happen. It's going to be Bonucci. But Chiellini needs to be moderated in terms of importance on the pitch. Off the pitch is undisputable. One of the leaders, one of the senatori, or whatever you want to call it. He is very important off the pitch for his professionalism, whatever. But on the pitch, we must look ahead. So if we are not looking ahead, I think actually we are staying with Chiellini or Bonucci and De Ligt. That's it. Chiellini has made so many mistakes this season. It's time for Demiral to start, in my opinion, says Diller. Yeah, let's talk about Demiral. Before we do that, actually, Cristiano Ronaldo shirt, the one who will flop in Euros 2020. This is it. 2,000 subscribers. Once we pass that, this one I will draw, and one random subscriber will get that kit. It's an original one. It's Champions League badge and whatever. So yeah. Get subscribing, yeah, and of course smash a like on this video, of course. So thank you so much for joining. To all of you, Ale as well, just seeing you joining, and I think it was some other guy as well. Boss Allegri, namaste. Yeah, so Meriç Demiral, there are rumors that he will be sold. I'm totally fine with that, in my opinion, but only if we get a replacement. Of course, we can argue the fact that Demiral never got his proper chance to prove himself. But then again, the injuries. Then again, I say this again. Chiellini, Bonucci, De Ligt, if they are healthy, when will Demiral play? This is the same thing we're going back to Romero. Romero could have been the same situation as Demiral is in right now. Never gonna get playing time because you have this Senatori playing, and of course Matthijs de Ligt. We need one more CB. Chiellini will be injured at some point. Also, Bonucci is also starting to get injured, so that leaves us with only de Ligt. Demiral will be sold. Yeah, talks about Romagnoli. I haven't seen anything else. To be honest, I haven't seen anything else. So yeah, and of course the right back, Drugani. I mean, Rugani. 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 Yeah. You heard me right. Rugani. The guy who basically haven't been playing for us. He was playing second fiddle to Chiellini, Bonucci, Barzagli for years because they were just too good. And with Rugani not playing, his development stopped. So this is what I'm saying. If you are Rugani, you go to Fiorentina, you go to wherever else in Serie A, play freaking consistently. I hope you've realized that, because we cannot trust Daniele Rugani. If two of those guys are injured, imagine 2 guys injured and 1 suspended. Rugani plays away to, I don't know, Porto, whatever, in the Champions League. Or in the Super League. Well, Porto will not be there, but you get my point. Yeah. Prepare ourselves for a masterclass of a heart attack, because Rugani is freaking playing. Yeah, and I've seen the rumors, some slight rumors that he will actually be staying, but I hope that will not be the case. Dexter says, I think Allegro will improve Demiral, but right now Chiellini is better. They're both injury prone. There we go. If we sell Demiral, I think we should go for Demi Lovato, says Dexter. Yeah, I know the Lovato guy from Verona. Yeah, I just call him for Demi Lovato for obvious reasons. Rugani conceded 25 goals in 10 matches last season. He's terrible. Well, luckily for us, it's not just only because of. I mean, Rugani is not only Cagliari, but Rugani didn't even play for Rennes in France. He played 2 games or something, and then he was injured, and then he returned to Italy. So yeah, his development is just not enough. He hasn't played football consistently since he left Empoli. Let's face it. He played consistently only half a year now for Cagliari, and yeah. But I will go watch Portugal and hope Cristiano Ronaldo score. These Cristiano fanboys. That's fine. I'm joking. Or do I? We will send the Chinese defender. Oh yes, the Ching Chong from China. Don't sound racist. How should Kim? I think his name is Kim. Kim. Let's call him Kim. So Kim, there are only rumors that he will be signed. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen any medical. I haven't seen any official statement from freaking Juventus Twitter page or social media or whatever. So we haven't signed anything. If we have, I don't know. I haven't seen anything. And if we do, yeah, he is Korean. Yeah, sorry, he's Korean. He's South Korean. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna go there. I'm sorry. I'm not. I apologize to the whole. Well, there are quite a lot of people actually from both nations. Oof, I just took a huge L. This is where I would like to have this. Man in Black. Have you watched Man in Black? This thingy that you just look here, poof, and the light comes up, and then you just forget about the whole thing. Look here. Did you forget about the whole thing? Yeah. So the Kim, great guy from Korea. Love the guy, love the nation, the whole thing. Yeah. So he will be if he will sign him in January on free transfer, because his contract, thank you, expires. Memory erased behind it. His contract expires in January or December or whatever, so he's free to sign for whoever. So we sign him now. We go to, and then he leaves to play for Bologna or whatever. I'm just throwing the name out there, Bologna. Because we don't have to use, we don't need to use that non-EU spot. Maybe we have no one left by that time for Mr. Kim. Mr. Kim. It's so hard. It's so hard not to be a little bit nasty. Mr. Kim. I have all these urges now. I'll content myself. Yes, Italy's playing today in 4 minutes. We're actually gonna follow that game just a little while. Well, they are actually up and singing the Fratelli d'Italia right now. Yeah, they are. Vroom. Anyway, it's fun. It is fun indeed that we are signing this new delict. Apparently, it's a joke. Of course, he's not actually a new delict, but he's 24 years old. Apparently, huge, just as delict. That's why. He's kind of dubbed to be the new delict, and also he's technical. Yeah, he's basically a beast, But he will go to Bologna, let's say, and I will see. I think this is more of a marketing move than anything. They could have signed anybody. 24 years old. If he was 14, I mean, I get it. He's 24. Yeah, North. Thank you. He's 24, so he's not sensational. He's older than Delict, Yeah, I don't know. Delict is the new Kim. There we go. Fratelli d'Italia. Look at Goat Desky there. You see, dark hair, dark hair, dark hair, dark hair. Oh, light bulb. Dark hair, dark hair, dark hair. Freaking light bulb. Look at Florenzi. By the way, Florenzi, another right back. Would you take him? I'd take him in a heartbeat. I love the professionalism of Florenzi. Florenzi is not a great player. I mean, not the GOAT, not the guy who will start every game for you, but he will give you 110%. Look at Insigne. They need almost to tilt the camera to look to follow Insigne, singing. Donnarumma and Chiellini, of course, are being captain. Fratelli d'Italia, lovely, lovely anthem. Lovely anthem. Mamma mia. Donnarumma, come to Juve, my friend. Come to Juve. We'll make you great. We'll make you better. We'll make you monument. We'll make you just almost as good as San Gigi Buffon. Yeah, most of the 80% does this Juve marketing reasons. Yeah, it is. I just don't feel that rumor is anything else but marketing. You can, of course, freaking Brian Reynolds, this freaking Deadpool. He is, remember him? We were rumored with him. And he signed for Roma. Wow. It's a marketing movies, if anything. You could go and sign another right back. You could wait half a year and sign back Florenzi, but no, you go for Brian Reynolds. And how many games did he play for them? It's a marketing move, whether you want it or whether you like it or not, whether you want to call him like a future or something, he's a promising talent or whatever. First and foremost, this is a marketing move. Secondly, there is a talent. He can move to another Serie A side, but then again, the marketing is the most priority. Prasis, welcome to the chat. Yes, Roman, will you swap Szczesny and Florenzi? Well, as long as we have Donnarumma in the bag, I will of course do that with a heartbeat. Maybe if they can give me something else, including Florenzi, I'll take it. I don't want just Florenzi because I think, Szczesny is worth just a bit more than Florenzi. And don't forget, Roma will have Robin Olsen back from his loan deal in the Premier League. So he'll be back. They will also need to offload him. This Paul Lopez, or whatever his name is their goalkeeper now. If they add Wojciech Szczesny into that as well, yeah, it's going to be tough summer for them to just focus on 15 goalkeepers and what to do with them. Yeah. So that's I think that's about it for the defense. Wow. What is going on? No, they're not going to give me sound. That's fine. I'm going to watch Italy silent at Renato Dallara. By the way, playing in Bologna, funnily enough. Italian code, Bay creates. Oh, mamma mia. It's Roberto Mancini. Mamma mia, Bay creates. This is a yellow card for you. Do I have a yellow card? No, you know what? I'm going to give you the Cristiano card. Cristiano card for Bay Creates for not knowing for Italian coach. Cristiano card for you. Yeah, so midfield. Bunch of stuff to talk about the midfield. Bunch of stuff while we watch the Italy against Czech Republic. Let's start with Pjanic, huh? No, it's not exactly a watch along. No, it's just great. I'm just following this one, just for kicks. I'm not gonna watch the whole game. I'm not that interested. It's friendly, but I will, however, do a watch along, not for the next game for Italy. Maybe not. I will see, because I'll let you in on a secret. Next Friday, I have a little beef with my wife because we are celebrating 10 years anniversary next Friday. That's the same date where we start the Euros with Italy playing against Turkey. Yeah. What do I do? And there is also Friday night Juve therapy session. Yeah, I kind of got a slap on my wrist for even suggesting that, you know what, Juve therapy session every Friday. I'm sorry. But yeah, so 10 years anniversary. We've been married for 10 years next Friday. Ah, mamma mia. Is it Barella? Barella losing the ball? Or is it Florenzi? I think it was Florenzi. It's hard to see. You spend it with your wife, says Aditz. Of course you're going to say, I knew you were going to say that. 11th of June, yes, we were married 11th of June 2001. Time flies. Anyway, if we're not doing the watch along for the Italy against Turkey, we'll certainly do it for the next game for Italy. I'm planning to do every watch along for Italy's game, hopefully. And then, of course, might be one of the big games. Family comes first. There we go. Thank you, guys. You don't want to watch me. You don't want to watch this Juve therapy channel anymore. That's fine. I completely agree with you guys. Seriously. We got to make priorities, and this is, mamma mia. And this is a bit more important. It's like, how many times do you celebrate 10 years of marriage? Huh? Unless you, of course, divorce. Maybe I should do that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, so midfield, Miralem Pjanic. So if you remember when I was talking to this great journalist from Tuttosport, Guido Vagiago, and he said that Pjanic misses Turin greatly. And Pjanic calls to his special restaurant every now and then, talks to the guys. He has a lot of friends in Turin, so he loves Turin. So this is Pjanic's standpoint. And then, of course, we sold the guy, or basically gave him away to Barca and got whatever. And we got a J Medical employee instead. Yeah. And Pjanic is now rumored back to Juve. Why? Because he wants to. He proposes that transfer. He wants to return to Juve. Apparently, he was talking with Allegri on the phone about this transfer. He proposed. He basically bent over and said, you know what? Do whatever you want with me. I want back to Juve, says Pjanic. Allegri is not... There we go. Injury. Who is that? It's Barella. Barella always diving, so he'll be all right. He'll be good. That's it. And my question is, though... No, it's Immobile. No, it is Barella. It is Barella. He always dives. Merda player. Barella is a diver. He'll be good. So, would I take him back? See? Totally all right. I don't get this. Barella is up and running again. He's all right. I would You know what? I'll take Pjanic back only to play as a backup to whoever will be playing instead of Pjanic. For example, Locatelli. So I'd get Pjanic, I'd get Locatelli, and I would play Locatelli. When Locatelli is not available, I'd play Pjanic. But that will never happen with Allegri. Because I think he's very fond of Miralem Pjanic for some reason. Pjanic, however, has been declining for, I don't know, 3-4 seasons now. Barely played for Barca. I can understand why. But why would I want... You guys probably think I'm crazy. But why do I want Pjanic back? First of all, we don't have anybody who plays in that particular position. We have very few. We have nobody. Bentancur cannot play there. Bentancur, don't even start me on Bentancur. He cannot play in that position. Then we have Fagioli. Fagioli hasn't even played for us this season. 2 games or whatever. It's nothing. And if he wants to play, he'd better play consistently. So go away. Go play it for Bologna again. Whatever. That's it. That's it. We don't have anybody else. So you bring in Locatelli to play as a deep-lying playmaker. If Allegri wants to play the 4-3-3 system, which he should, because Chiesa will destroy opponents with the 4-3-3 system. Mark my words. 4-3-3 needs to be a solution with Chiesa there. 4-2-3-1 at best. But then you need to have a double pivot. And these guys right now, Bentancur, Rabiot, cannot play the double pivot. Rovella is out on loan. Maybe will be coming back, yes. And that's it. And then, of course, you have guys like Insigne almost getting past everybody. I mean, Pjanic could play second fiddle, could play in the Copa games, could be a guy, he's happy and he knows what's required. That's it. But this is not my preferred purchase or loan or whatever they want to do it as a loan. So I don't think it's very realistic, actually. Pjanic, 27 games, 0 contributions this season for Barca, says Bakery. Yeah, that's true. That is true. So he's been a flop for them. Basically a flop. So would I want him back? No. But if you have to get... If the deal is done, I really hope... If the deal will be done, I really, really hope that we sign anyone else to play and not Pjanic as the first prime player. He needs to be a backup for whoever plays, for Locatelli or whatever. Boshinho says no to Pjanic. I get why, and I agree with that as well. We need to focus on something else rather than talking about Pjanic. But should he arrive, I really hope he will not arrive to play consistently. Because that will, first of all, he's not a young boy anymore. This will increase our... we need them to change him in the future, right? So, in the next season already, Rovella coming in, and then Pjanic will need to be shipped off once again. So, Pjanic should not be a priority, must not be a priority. If he arrives, just use him as a backup at best. That's it. That's it. But with Allegri right now, they had a meeting with Cherubini yesterday about transfers. So we'll see. In the coming days, we'll probably know more about what are the thoughts of Massimiliano Allegri. Other midfielders. Hossein Aouar. Apparently, the rumors say that the interest isn't there anymore from Juve. Italy is still 0-0. I'd say it's pretty even so far. I can clearly see that Insigne has a much more free role, and Italy is playing so slow-paced. Well, it's actually slow-paced because the ball is ruined or whatever. What's going on? Chiellini is bleeding from his nose. Now, Chiellini is bleeding from his nose. The football is back. Yeah, now we're talking. Chiellini is bleeding from his nose. Mamma mia, this is so Chiellini. How many times have I seen that? Chiellini bleeding from his head, from his nose, wherever. They must have a blood bank with them. Everywhere Chiellini goes, he must have a truck full of his blood type. Mamma mia. Is Chiesa out for Euros? No, he's in the squad. He's just on the bench right now. I'll be surprised if he's out of Euros. No, he's in the squad. He's in the squad. What will be our ideal midfielder players we have and we are rumored to get? Rabiot, Locatelli, Milinkovic-Savic. Let's talk about Milinkovic-Savic for a second. Yes. I watched the game against, when Norway played against, where was it, Serbia? I think he's playing for Serbia. Yeah, but maybe Aditya can correct me, but I think Milinkovic-Savic is playing for Serbia. And it was, you know what? It was interesting, but I'll say this about Milinkovic-Savic. I want to see him play in a different formation rather than the 3-5-2, the one he played with Simone Inzaghi. Another thing, Serbia, thank you. Another thing, I would not be surprised if Milinkovic-Savic ends up at playing for Merda next season. I wouldn't be surprised because Simone Inzaghi is there. Maybe even Luis Alberto. That would be. Oh yeah. They don't have the money, luckily. But don't be surprised if we see one of those guys playing for them. But Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, why do you like him so much? He is a warrior, but I don't know. I'm kind of just a little bit on the fence for Sergei. Dominic is in the chat. Nice to see you, Dominic, by the way. Edgar as well. Pleasure. SMS is a good player and most importantly a goal threat from midfield, but he will be expensive. That is true. It's better we get Pogba. Well, he will also be expensive. However, we can exchange with CR7. Yeah. If we compare Pogba and Milinkovic-Savic, I take Milinkovic-Savic because I don't feel that Pogba will give us anything that we need. I need grinta. I need fighting spirit. I need, I need goal threat and, mamma mia, offside. Well, the goal threat, of course, you get from Pogba, but whether we will play the 3-5-2, 4-3-1, I don't know. I just feel that I'll be more content with Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, and of course, don't even start about the salaries. Paul is better. I'm not sure that he is. Maybe, of course, you're talking about technical level, yes, but we have a whole package of a player. Physical, both of them are pretty physical, I guess. Maybe Milinkovic-Savic just outmuscles Pogba slightly. Finishing, I think maybe there we could probably Pogba is a bit more technical than Milinkovic-Savic, but it's tough. It is tough. I'd say the finances will dictate whatever happens. Sergei Milinkovic-Savic will also be expensive because it's Lazio we're talking about. And Lazio, well, Lotito. Enough said. Lotito, my friends. I think swapping Ronaldo with Pogba is a terrible deal. Ronaldo's better and isn't injury prone, says Suspected Crab. Well, Ronaldo is also a striker and Pogba is a midfielder. I think if I can understand why would they go there, but they could facilitate something better with the money they could get for Cristiano Ronaldo than just swapping it for Paul Pogba. High wages. Right now, we don't need that. We need a player who can, reasonable wages, but plays with his heart. Pogba can do that, but he will not be the leader I want in the midfield. We have no leader in the midfield. Zero leaders. And we need that. And Pogba will not be one of them. So, Rodrigo de Paul, perhaps. Would be great to see Pogba gets injured a lot. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Giving it to midfielder, hope for Pogba and Locatelli. Hussein, welcome to the stream. These Pogba guys, I don't understand the hype for Pogba. Just don't get it. He was great for Juve, make no mistake about it. But since then, I haven't heard much talk, much praise from Man United fans about Pogba because of his injuries. And we need muscles. We need fire. We need, definitely, guys, we need grinta. Will we get grinta from Pogba? Not sure. Hi Ryan, nice to see you. Swap Pogba and Ronaldo and get Vlahovic would be awesome. Yeah, Vlahovic was also going to cost us a bunch of money, and we're still yet to pay for Chiesa. So yeah, we can sign everybody. Anyone else there? I forget. De Paul. We can talk about De Paul, of course. But right now they are. Well, I saw Anish. Anish said there was some rumors of him going to Milan or whatever. I was very surprised about that. I haven't heard anything about that. Man City is selling Bernardo Silva, by the way. If they are selling Bernardo Silva, as much as I'd love him, this is another guy who will be very, very similar to whatever Dybala will be playing. Drifter, also playing from out wide. He's a left footer. He's just a Dybala kind of player once again. As much as I adore Bernardo Silva at times, it's just not the player we need. There we go. Leonardo Bonucci on the floor, holding his knee. Or is it his ankle? Ooh, that's a nasty one. Bonucci on the floor. Ooh, doesn't look good. Bonucci. Wow. I'm sorry, we just have to cut off from this rumor talk to Bonucci now. Let's see what happened. He almost twists his knee or whatever. It doesn't look good, my friends. Ooh, that's a nasty turn. That is a nasty turn. Uh-oh. Whoever jinxed this in the chat right before the game, whoop your ass. I think it was Suspected Crab, wasn't it? Mr. Crab, Monsieur Crab. Pourquoi pas? That's a Bonucci done. Well, Christian Romero selling might sound like a bad idea now, huh? Bonucci. He's up. Oh, it doesn't look good. He walks. Oh, yeah, I think it should be good. Now let's see. No, they're gonna make a change. They're not gonna risk him. Huh. Or maybe not. These morons. Oh, they're getting ready with Acerbi. So Bonucci. Oh, they're playing with 10 man right now, but Bonucci is on the floor off the pitch. Ooh, mamma mia. Drama, huh? Who jinxed this? And you called me jinxer, huh? Leonardo Bonucci. Yeah, if well, if it is ligaments, I say sub him off and forget it. But why aren't they gonna just sub him straight away? Part of Dragozin's contract is that he can't be loaned out. Oh, true. I didn't know that. Thank you, guys. That's why you are here. Thank you. I'd smash a like on every one of you. Huh. Well, that's a blow. That's a huge blow. No, he's back. Bonucci is back and running. He's back. He's back on the pitch. Bonucci. Risky SOB. Very risky. Very, very risky from Bonucci there. Donnarumma, give the ball to Leonardo and let's see. Leo runs. Yeah, Leo just... man. I bet this was Allegri. This was Allegri curse. Mwah. Let's see. He turns well enough. He runs well enough. Yeah, he looks okay. I think he looks okay. Yeah. Oh, that was a tasty one. That was a tasty one from Leonardo Bonucci. Needs to be careful. By the way, the rest of the team is just average. Italy is very average right now. Typical Italy, huh? If I'm quite honest, but I think Bonucci is finished on the highest level. He's past his best. His best ability was to play out from the back, and he lost it. We have to get rid of him ASAP. Yeah, well, the story of Leonardo Bonucci is an interesting one because he kindly 1-0. 1-0. And it's who scored? It's Ciro Immobile. 1-0 to Juve. 1-0 to Italy. Ciro Immobile scores as just as soon as I told you guys they were playing average. I'm Jinx. I'm the Jinx master. Yeah, it's check defense all over the place. Yeah, easy goal from Immobile. But going back to the midfield, my friends. Going back to the midfield. McKennie, Rabiot, Bentancur. That's it. I heard talks about. There's somebody in the chat said that Ramsey and Bellerin will switch clubs. Plus, we'll pay additional 8 or something. One injury-prone player for another. And do we need another right back? We have Danilo, who can play right back. We have Cuadrado. We have Chiesa now. Why would we want Hector Bellerin? I saw his address at the Oxford Union, by the way. Hector Bellerin. He was a surprisingly smart guy. Surprisingly... interesting to listen to. Go check that out. Hector Bellerin, full address, Oxford Union. Mamma mia, Barella has been freaking poor. Never rated him. Yeah, so Hector Bellerin and Aaron Ramsey. No. Not that I don't want Ramsey to stay. I think Ramsey should leave, but I wouldn't want to exchange those two. So I'd say Aaron Ramsey, just get him sold to whoever, and we'll get someone else instead of Ramsey. Who would that be? I mean, it always depends on what Allegri will do and how Allegri will play. Rodrigo De Paul, once again, is an interesting option I think we should pursue, but they don't. Maybe they have something else in their minds. I don't know. Ryan says we need both fullbacks, left back and right back, to be honest, so that Cuadrado can play an attack. Yeah, but I mean, who is going to play on left back besides from Alexandro? We need somebody else, and don't go with your Nokia stuff right here. Federico Bernardeschi cannot play there, and Max Aarons, I don't know who that is. I mean, let's see what the rumors bring. Let's see who we are linked with. And let's see what Allegri decides. But for sure, if he doesn't improve our left side, we are in trouble. And that includes Cristiano. Without Cristiano, then we can build the proper left attacking side. With Cristiano in there, it's very, very tough. So Alexandro also needs competition, and I think he will get that if we get rid of Cristiano Ronaldo. Gaia, yeah, a good option, but again, we can drop all names. We can drop many names in there, but still, yeah, it's just not enough as long as they are not interested in themselves. I hope Allegri can find solutions that both Quadrado and Chiesa can play on their natural sides. Also, there's Kulusevski, bigger problem to solve. Yeah, Kulusevski can play vice Dybala, perhaps. Maybe we don't need a creative midfielder. Maybe we have that already in Dybala or Kulusevski. Bernardeschi, don't get me started. Indeed, Ryan. Yeah. We should go for Gosens. Yeah, we should go for Gosens. They say so. But again, that's going to cost us. We have to remember, we have no money unless we sell. Who will we sell? Cristiano Ronaldo is like the hottest name out there who will be sold and we can get some money for. Also Demiral and Wojciech Szczesny, if that happens. That's it. Rabiot looks like to be staying. Bentancur, I haven't seen anything about besides from Barcelona rumors. And that's it. The rest is just empty. Morata is staying for another season. Yeah. That's it. I don't think Allegri likes Gosens and Aditsa. Maybe, yeah. I don't think... well, Allegri probably thinks more about defensive structure and defensive setup. That's why Alexandro will be staying, because Alexandro knows perfectly well how to defend an Allegri side. And we have seen time and time again how sloppy Gosens is defensively. We all think about Gosens and Hateboer and other players, and Nuno, whatever what his name is, Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes is possibly a great attacking. I didn't even know who that is, but Nuno Mendes is most probably an attacking-minded left back. But Allegri doesn't look at it that way, because Allegri thinks defense first. That's why I've been screaming to my camera for 4 years now. Ooh, great turn from Insigne there. Selfish prick. So selfish. This is why I've been screaming at my camera when Allegri had his last season. He knows how to defend, but he has no idea how to attack. And with Cristiano there, he has no idea how to build a side, which is around one player. So Luca Pellegrini, says Dominic. Yeah, Luca Pellegrini hasn't seen light of day since he left Juve. So, well, Leonardo Spinazzola, playing right now, the one that got away. Nuno Mendes is good both in defense and offense, as Aditsa. Yeah, all right. Oh, there we go. Insigne. Inconsistent Insigne. Mamma mia. Yeah. All right, so why aren't they looking at Nuno Mendes then? Probably money again. I don't know. So yeah, it's tough. The left back is a tough one, but they created the problem themselves. Because, well, they were trusting Bernardeschi to slide in there. Pirlo was trusting Bernardeschi to slide there. We got rid of, Spinazzola and got Luca Pellegrini. Who did we have last year on the left back? We had Alexandro. No competition whatsoever. Frabotta. A lawnmower around J Stadium. That's what he is, basically. Rabiot under Allegri. I think Rabiot will be exceptional. next season, except if he decides to stay, if he stays at Juve next season. Allegri knows how to attack, but he sees defense football as the best way to win the game. Everyone sees football in different ways. Yes, Dexter, I agree. But the reason I'm saying that he doesn't know how to attack is because we saw that last season. He was just unable to create anything with the midfielder that we got. And that's why the ball ended up with Alexandro and Cuadrado, and they just pushed the ball into the box because they have no idea how to attack. Of course, Khedira, Matuidi, Pjanic, deep-lying playmaker, and the Dybala drifting is just not enough. You have to get more creativity in the midfield, and we never got that. That's probably why Allegri, struggled to attack. Yeah, Allegri trusts Alexandro. He does that, and you know what? As stupid as it sounds, if Allegri trusts him, so do I. Let's go and try get Tierney from Arsenal. Well, to be honest, we can forget about every single player from English Premier League. Who's playing for England national side, or basically any English player, because none of them will go to Italy. Why should they? Money is in England. The comfort zone is in England. New language to learn if you go to Italy. In Italy they are ruthless. I mean, you need to learn language pretty quick. Ramsey has been struggling. Name me one English player in recent years who actually played great in Serie A. There was nobody. Nobody. Drinks break. He get me very good Coca-Cola. It's a Sprite, perhaps. I love this stadium. Renato Dallara with this iconic, I don't know, structure, whatever, monument. He's a good Coca-Cola. Grazie mille. Question from Edgar there. Which one do I like more, Italy national team or Juve? Well, it's Juve, of course. I know they will never play against each other, but which one is closer to your heart? It's Juve. It's Juve, of course. Juve. All the way. Italian national side for me, it was great. It was lovely. With Baggio, with Del Piero. Oh, my dream was to see both of them playing at the same time, and I got that dream. Not live, of course, but on the pitch. Oh, man. I miss Roberto Baggio. I miss him dearly. At his peak, he was such a sensational player. Tomori from Tomori to Milan. Yeah, I saw that. They were going to exercise his option. Chelsea will get 28.5 million, I think, for Tomori. Fine. I think Ronaldo messed Allegri a little bit, didn't know how to use him, and players weren't hungry as before. That is also true, and this is why I said, it's a very unpopular opinion, but I said that Allegri never wanted Cristiano, and Allegri did not like to have Cristiano in the team because Allegri wants a team. He doesn't want players to play for themselves because that will destroy the feeling of a team. So that's just my thinking. He doesn't say that out loud, and then he never will. Maybe he will once he retires from coaching and whatever. He will reveal everything about Cristiano. But now it's just my thinking that Allegri rather prefers to build a team out of 11 individuals. And right now, this is exactly what we need. Exactly what we need. Yeah, so that's how you have the midfield. I mean, what are we doing here? We have McKennie, right? No rumors about McKennie. We have Bentancur. No rumors about Bentancur. Rabiot. No rumors about Rabiot. Ramsey looks to be on the off, even though he wants to stay. That's it. Arthur. There are talks of Arthur and PSG. A little flirt there, but again, why? Why would they get an injury-prone player? Who would trust their own senses? I mean, yes, he's a nice player to look at. when he plays, but when does he play? It's like once a month. So I hope if unless we can fix him, and I'm just worried. I haven't seen the footage of Arthur going to the hospital, being operated, and fixing his feet, his legs basically. No, he's not fixing them because, well, probably they think that's okay to play him every second week. Yeah. So I'd say if that's not fixable, sell him, or get me a swap between Arthur and Icardi or whatever. Yeah, but that's not gonna happen, because they're not that stupid. Why would they get Arthur and play them like every other month? I think we're stuck with him, my friends. I hope not, but I think we're stuck with him. But he needs to fix those knees and legs and whatever. He needs to have the surgery, seriously. Out for 6 months. Fine. Just fix yourself. Arthur wouldn't play under Allegri. I can say that's his Dexter. Yeah, it could be. That's a good point. I don't think he is an Allegri type of player. In a 4-2-3-1, if Allegri decides to play that system, Arthur in that system, not sure. New Ramsey Khedira, yeah, he's a love child of those two. Yeah, I miss Mandzukic, by the way. Just a random thought. I started missing Mandzukic all of a sudden. Yeah. I don't think we should sell Arthur yet. He helps us break the press. Yeah, but he doesn't play, Edgar, my friend. He doesn't play. I cannot trust the player who doesn't play consistently. How can we build a system with a player who can occasionally play? Thing is with Arthur is that he is such a unique player. We have nobody else in the squad who is that way. Wow, was that from Belotti? If that win was Belotti. No, it was Berardi. I don't know. It's just, when he doesn't play, I cannot trust the player. I cannot trust to build a team out of with him in that team. I'm sorry, it just cannot be done. And his traits are so unique. If we are gonna build a team with that kind of player, well, we need to have two of them, I guess, and one of them who can actually play consistently. Otherwise, it will be with Arthur in the side, it's a very different ball play. Very different. Yeah, maybe he fixes after Copa. I don't think he is included in the Brazil squad, is he? I hope not. How did Portugal only have 33 possession? Yeah, wow. Just saying, I think Cristiano will flop in Euros. Just saying. Shivam, full-time, Portugal 0-0. There we go, yeah. If it wasn't for Sarri, we would have Mandzukic and Can and Spinazzola with us. Oh, Spinazzola left before, I think. Can, yes. Can we will have still, I think. And Mandzukic probably also. Only reason we can sell Arthur is crazy money to plug the 100 million issue, yeah. And nobody will give us such cash during COVID. Yeah, we have not that kind of money. Nobody, well, besides from PSG. He's not with Brazil. Thank you very much. So get that surgery, you moron. Think about yourself. Think about you. Think about whatever you want to do in the future. Because if he just wants to play every other month, go somewhere else. We don't want to facilitate your sorry ass at J Medical, and then he's healthy now. Okay, but keep that bad warm, because he'll be back next weekend. Surely enough, he will be back. Yeah. It's like a regular at the restaurant, the usual. Yeah. Mate, yes. Si. So yeah, Arthur with Allegri, I'm not sure that would be a good idea. We'll see. Florenzi, though, I take Florenzi. Khedira, yeah. Medical staff, their lunch break room will probably have portraits of Khedira, Arthur, Ramsey, Douglas Costa, all the Hall of Fame. These are these are the people who provided us our jobs. Paredes, Icardi to Juve, CR7, Arthur to PSG. That will be an absolute monument of a dream. But Paredes, I would take the Shiglio. I'll take the Shiglio. Yeah, fine. Yeah. And then with strikers or attacking options, guys. So we have. By the way, we haven't even talked about Locatelli. Locatelli, by the way, no talks about it. Sassuolo want to decide after the Euros. Stupidly enough, of course, they're going to do that because they want to push up the price, and they're going to boast about the talks about, PSG won him, Man City won him, freaking Barcelona, Bayern Munich, all the big clubs with money want them just to press the price up. Those idiots. Sassuolo should have locked that deal long ago, but we didn't. And Locatelli, I think, wants to join Juve. But, boom, nothing done. And I think it won't be done until after the Euros, because at the end of the day, the club decides. So, there we go. Houssem Aouar will not be joining, according to some rumors. The interest isn't there anymore, and it's just too expensive. Again, we have no money. Locatelli and Donnarumma will come. I have a feeling, says Dexter. Yeah, I also have a feeling about Locatelli. I'm not so sure about Donnarumma anymore. It's just a bit unpredictable with this Mino Raiola nonsense. Yeah, indeed. We hope. Shoot, man. He scored. You joking? Barella just scored a fluke of a goal. Barella. Also a guy I bashed in the first half. Mamma mia. I'm bashing everyone. Look what at this. Leicester City fan in the stands. Wrong country, my boy. Yeah, it's a deflection. It's not a great one. Barella basically made a meal out of it. And he just shot out of desperation. This Czech side is all over the place, huh? This Czech side. Charlie, welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're well. By the way, guys, listen, long time. A week ago we did this. Didn't do much. Didn't do a stream since last time we spoke. So it's nice to do that again. Yeah, it is what it is. And then we have the attackers. So Cristiano, PSG, Man United. That's it. If those are the only two clubs that can afford him, fine. If Cristiano leaves and goes to Man United, Pogba rumors will intensify greatly. It could very, very well be that Pogba ends up at Juve. If he goes to PSG, of course, it talks about Icardi, but Icardi himself said that this is a BS. He will stay for PSG next season as well. So if Cristiano goes to PSG, who is joining instead? Who is the swap deal? Because let's face it, there will be a swap deal. I'm not sure who that will be. I'm not sure who PSG can afford to give to us. I'd take Mbappe. I'd hate if Neymar arrives, but that's not going to happen. He's just too expensive. Who else is there? I mean, Julian Draxler just signed a new contract. Moise Kean, he's not there because he's at Everton. Yeah, who would that be, my friends? Huh? Angel Di Maria? I doubt it. There are very few options. Maybe you guys have some suggestions. Who would that be? Cristiano going to PSG, and who is going to Juve then? And that's not Icardi, even though I'd love to have Icardi at Juve. I know it's a very unpopular opinion, but I'd want Icardi at Juve because I think he would score. He would be the 4-2-3-1. He would bang in goals in the 4-2-3-1 formation. Berardi sucks, by the way. Very poor game from Berardi so far. Florenzi, yeah, but Florenzi, imagine Cristiano and Florenzi swap. It's like swapping a Merda kit for a Juve kit. It's just not comparable. Not comparable. Chiesa should play over Berardi, yeah, but I'm kind of fine. I'm kind of very happy with the fact that Chiesa is not playing right now. Can we judge Arthur with somebody? Marquinhos or Kimpembe? Yeah. They're not that stupid. They're not that stupid. That's also the case. Who would they give to us? Who we desperately need? Yeah. Who would that be? So Cristiano, there we go. This is the conundrum of Cristiano. The Ronaldo conundrum. It's like an episode of Big Bang Theory. The show I despise, by the way. First season was okay, but then there was just too much Sheldon. Too much. Look at the Czech Republic. These guys will end up last in their group. I would be surprised if they actually do anything. Maybe Keylor Navas. Yeah, there we go. Aston, welcome to the stream. Bushan, pleasure. Ronaldo is going to Man United. Man United. Well, yeah. And that would be Pogba the other way. That's the only reasonable. Well, maybe we can take Van der Beek. Roma want Florenzi for Szczesny. It will help us to bring Donnarumma. I think we should get Donnarumma first. Or then we will dub with the freaking Pinsolio as our only goalkeeper. Then we'll really be in trouble. Do I like France? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. My wife loves France. She loves France. I also kind of love it. Well, especially the first 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons. But then I kind of fell off France. But France is... we grew up with France. I grew up with France. Yeah. Chandler Bong and all that gang. Yeah. Yeah, so then we have Dybala. Apparently is ready to sign a new contract, but then there are some rumors say that he isn't. Still no changes. 2-0 to Italy at halftime, by the way. That's it. I don't think PSG will get rid of Verratti. I don't think they will give the Verratti to us. Why not sell Cristiano for money? Well, yeah. Maybe. Wow. That is too much of a blue for me. I think they want a swap deal, to be honest. Yeah. There we go, Adisa. There we go. Morata was bad today. He had so many chances. Well, surprise. Morata bottling chances. Who is your favorite Juve player? Yeah, that is a good question. Right now, at this very moment, it's a coin toss between Chiesa and De Ligt. Wow. I love Rachel. Who doesn't, Dominic? Who doesn't? Oh, they're gonna talk about shows now. Yeah, well, guys, we have to do that next time because now it's time to end up this stream. But wow. Marchisio. Claudio Marchisio is an expert, whatever, at halftime at the stadium. Rai Uno. Claudio Marchisio. I miss him so much. This is the guy I wanted to talk about, Claudio Marchisio, one of those, the one club, the bandiera, the guy who stays with the club, the guy who bleeds Juve. This is what I want. I don't think Pogba bleeds Juve. Marchisio bleeds Juve, even though he went to Zenit, even though he played for Empoli for one season, but he bleeds Juve. His kids bleed Juve. His wife bleeds Juve. I hated Phoebe, to be honest. Phoebe for me was just too much. Just too much. Too weird. Yeah, I love Joey Jelly. Yeah, my favorite one was Chandler, without a doubt. Morata and his 3 big chances. Well, there we go. De Ligt for sure, yeah. So then we have, of course, Chiesa will not go anywhere. Chiesa will stay. Bernardeschi, I don't know what's going to happen with Bernardeschi. Apparently, he is bending over for Allegri to do whatever he wants with him and for him to stay at the club because, well, apparently he will get another chance. He wants the last chance. For Juve. How many chances does he need to prove that he's useless? Just sell it, get rid of him, and that's it. I think we won't have anybody else. Morata will be extending. Dybala will probably be staying. Kulusevski will be staying for sure. Yeah, that's it. I think we covered it. So the big question, of course, goalkeeper and the midfield. I don't think this summer will be that exciting, my friends. See you later, Dexter. I don't think this summer will be that exciting. Next summer, my friends, mark my words. Next summer will be crucial for us because then the revenue will be back. Cristiano will be gone. We'll know more about Dybala. We'll know more about Chiellini and El Bonucci's future. Next summer, guys, buckle up. Buckle up, my friends. That would be insane. Insane. Hi, Davide Monblano. Your percentages are nuts. Don't forget left back. Yeah, but you know what? That's the thing, Bushan. I don't think left back will be a priority for Allegri this season. I honestly don't think so. Well, to be honest, I think we need one, but I don't think Allegri thinks that this is a priority just yet. Next season, however, we need to earn so much money in this coming season. Yeah, because we need to. There will be a complete turnover next season. Mark my words. Lastly, before I go, we need to talk about that Baggio movie. You guys watched it? You guys watched the Baggio movie? What do you think about that? Let me see what your reactions are to the Baggio movie on the Netflix. If you haven't watched it, I won't spoil it for you, but you know how the cookie crumbles, basically. The cookie crumbles. Why you hate Goat Naldo? I don't hate Goat Naldo. Ryan watched it. Aditsa, please watch that one. When do we watch All or Nothing? Yeah, me too. Panita should be a right winger next season. Well, I think Chiesa should be a right winger, and Panita could be a super sub or whatever, because I think we need Chiesa's energy rather than Cuadrado just flying balls in. But also it depends on who our striker will be. My honest opinion about the Baggio documentary, Aditsa, if you haven't watched it, be prepared. This is not the typical movie that you expect about a player's career. The focus is more on Italian national side. Kulusevski will be staying, rather than his career as a player. He played for Venezia, played for Fiorentina, and so on. Juve, of course, Milan, Bologna, Brescia. So, without spoiling too much, I'd say the focus of the whole movie is Baggio's attachment to Azzurri and to that penalty miss in 1994. Yeah, it's and it's how did he cope with that one? How did he cope with the fact that he started? Well, he went away, played for Fiorentina, then he was on the verge of being loaned out to a club. Yeah, it's just it's a very it's an emotional movie. I felt that, and I loved Baggio even more. I love Baggio even more after that movie, to be honest. So I recommend this to you. I recommend that movie for you guys. Go watch it. Il Divinco Dino on Netflix. Lovely, lovely one. And it isn't what you expect, but I loved it. I loved it. I feel we'll win the Champions League next season. I don't know why. I think it's too early. Too early. But yeah, we kind of feel it every season, don't we? We might not even be in the Champions League next season. We might not even be in the Champions League next season because Super League. Ooh, we're going to be punished. We're going to get spanked by UEFA. But yeah, early days. It's popcorn time for sure. popcorn time. Once Euros are over and done with, go get yourself some huge bowl of popcorn, because then it's gonna be fire. Too much sense of injured. You don't want to watch it alone, not with kids. I actually watched it with Oscar partially. So yeah, it went well. We were in the Super League. Yeah, that's it, my friends. I mean, we have to roll up this stream. Thank you so much to everyone who joined through this stream. Before you go, remember, subscribe to the channel. This is the giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. Cristiano Ronaldo home jersey, and also smash a like on the video, of course. A Discord server link is below. If you want to support the channel, there's also the links there below. Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I'm everywhere. Thank you so much to Charlie, Diller, Willie, Indy, Ryan as well. Aston, of course. Suspected Crab, Mr. Crab, always a pleasure. Always great to see you guys returning. Bushan, I haven't seen your name here before, so welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for joining the Juve Therapy community. Montblano was also there. Guys, really appreciate you for joining and keeping up with me, and stay tuned, because next video, I hope what we will be uploading is me and Oscar doing a prediction for Euro 2020, which would be quite fun. He will do the prediction. I'll just basically type it. So I hope you have enough. I hope he'll be as crazy as I think he will be, because he basically has no idea, no concept of this tournament whatsoever. Great fun, huh? Great fun. So enjoy. I'm gonna enjoy that one. All right, guys. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Watch out for my future Juve Therapy videos. They'll be coming out almost daily now, up until we go into the Euro 2020, and then Euro 2020 time. But fino alla fine, Forza Juve, of course. Have a good one, my friends. Have a good one.